So today, YouTube, we are going to do a comparison with original Japanese green labeled one. I think it dates back to 1985, early 1985. And then we've got like a late 80s Taiwan one where the LED light has been modified to blue. The LED light doesn't work very well on the Japanese one. That's why some people mod the LED lights in their old Boss pedals. But I wanted to do a comparison with both pedals to see what they both sound like, because the Japanese one is slightly more, but not much more these days. These Boss pedals are becoming very sought after, these original 2-knob ones, and especially the Boss CE-2 and the Boss OD1. They are probably the most desirable Boss pedals you can get, especially original ones like these. So I wanted to do a comparison because I might sell one of them, because there's no point in keeping two. So as you can see, the pedals are absolutely identical, you know, both green labeled, just that the serial number on the Taiwan one is at the back and it's actually inside the Japanese one. Like I said, I'm probably, if I had to pick one, to be honest, just from doing a quick play around both of them, I would pick the Taiwan one. I think, you know, it might be all in my head, but I think it sounds a little bit better. But this is what the video is all about for myself, and helping you guys to pick which one to get. Taiwan ones are actually rarer, because there wasn't many of Taiwan ones of these about. And yeah, obviously the black label Japanese ones are the most collectible, but this is a Japanese green labeled one. And yeah, so, you know, it came out 1979 originally, with a silver screw. I think the silver screw was only 1 year. After that, it's all black screw. 1980 onwards, I think it's black screw. But you can comment below if you think I'm wrong, but I'm sure I'm correct on that. So yeah, I wanted to do this video for myself and for you guys as well. You know, being it's Mad Monday pedal day. So yeah, let's plug the Taiwan one in, and then let's go to the Japanese one. And then I'll do another test sort of thing, a blind test. And then you can comment below which one you think is which. So I've got the Blues Cube hot amp plugged in, and I'm on volume 3, and then the bass is 6, and the middle is at 7, treble's at 7, reverb is off, and the master volume's at 4. I'm on that setting there. So yeah, let's see what it sounds like. So for this video, I'm using this Squier Bullet from the 80s. I think 1989, because it says E9, but you know, it's an E-series Squier Bullet anyway. Yeah, so I'm going to be using it for this comparison, and I'm in E-flat tuning, and here's my clean tone with them amp settings. That's the E chord. So if I just do 3 chords, I'll do E, G and A, and then you can hear the difference. So this is the Taiwan one, and I'm going to do 3 settings on the pedals. I'm going to do 9 o'clock, 12 o'clock, and I'm going to do 3 o'clock. So I'm going to engage the pedal at 9 o'clock. So I've got the Japanese one basically plugged in, and I've got exactly the same battery in it, and I'm going to start with 9 o'clock. At 9 o'clock. So YouTube, I'll let you comment below which one you think was which. I had these pedals side by side. Like I said, they're both green labelled ones, and obviously one's a Japanese one and one's a Taiwan one. And you know what, some people say the Japanese one is more warmer, and the Taiwan one is more brighter. You know, I have literally tried to hear a difference between them. I can't see any difference visually. I opened the Taiwan one, the back of it, all the parts say made in Japan. So it's identical. I've really tried hard to see which one sounded better, but they both sounded exactly the same. And I'll be quite honest with you, the Taiwan one looks like it's obviously been used a bit more. Actually sounded better than that Japanese one. So they both sound identical to me. I just can't hear any difference. So I think it's in people's heads, this is. They're both vintage pedals, and to be honest, the Taiwan one is going for a lot of money these days, just as much as this. Unless you've got a black labelled one, then some silly collector would pay a lot of money. But if you're a player like me, you know what? I picked the Taiwan one. So this one is going to get sold. This is a Japanese one. Yeah, like and subscribe to my channel. It's Lost Groove Music. I've hoped I've helped somebody, because you'll pay a lot more for this one just because it's made in Japan and it's a bit older. And like I said, I think the CE-2, basically, they stopped actually production of them. 1988, they stopped. They didn't make them anymore. And this is one of the last ones. This is made in Taiwan. The LED light has been modified, but I don't mind about that. To be honest, it's nice to have, you know, a working light. But yeah, I really can't tell the difference on this. I've got a Boss OD1 from 1980, and I absolutely love that pedal. But both of these pedals, just there's no difference whatsoever. And in fact, it just depends on, you know, if the pedal's good or not. Like, if a guitar is good, a guitar is good. You can have two guitars from the same production line, the same year, but one is not so good as the other. So yeah, the Taiwan 1-1 wins for me. So this is my keeper. And sometimes when things show a bit of wear, like, you know, it showed more wear. To be honest, the Japanese one is in mint condition, just that the LED light doesn't work. So when something, you know, shows wear, it's not a bad thing. It means it's good. Just like a guitar, if it's got wear on it, on the fretboard, it means it's good. It doesn't mean it's rubbish. But yeah, like and subscribe. Lost Groove Music. I will keep my Taiwan one. Thank you.